Hey guys, it's Corrinthia from the Student Union, and I'm here to talk to you guys about a couple of my favorite Netflix shows. To start, we have Atypical. This is a mellow show with not so subtle hints of comedy. It definitely pulls your heartstrings, but it manages to keep you laughing the entire time. While it's not your typical binging show, it's fulfilling. It's a fulfilling show about the heart-wrenching reality of an autistic boy handling seemingly normal milestones. It's one of my favorite shows that I love to watch here and there. It follows his family too, as you can see in the picture that I'm showing, and it's on Netflix. It's definitely a good TV show that I would recommend to anyone looking for not too much action, not too much sci-fi. You're tired of the normal stuff. Atypical is definitely a good show to watch. Or if you even if you love comedy, you could watch Atypical because it definitely has those little small hints of comedy. This is another one of my favorite TV shows, Altered Carbon. It's the perfect mix of sci-fi and action. Pretty much it's about a society that takes place about 300 years in the future, and it's changed by this new technology where human bodies are pretty much interchangeable and death isn't permanent. And it follows a soldier named Takashi, and he goes through he kind of wakes up and he's going through this new world order. I don't want to give too much because I don't want to spoil it, but it definitely had me writhing with anticipation in every single episode, and the action is so perfectly entangled within the storyline. I love the show so much. Probably one of my top two sci-fi shows. I definitely suggest you watch it if you're a sci-fi fiend just like me. It's perfect for binging in quarantine, perfect for passing the time. Okay, here we go. Supernatural, a fantasy classic. This show is iconic and everlasting. It has endless episodes to sit and binge on a lazy Sunday, and the way the plot twists and turns will leave you literally at the edge of your bed in love with Sam and Dean. It follows the two main characters, Sam and Dean, through their supernatural journey, discovering things, figuring out things, fighting ghosts, demons. It's pretty much the whole shebang, and it has so many episodes. It's on Netflix. I don't know if Netflix has all of the episodes, but I know that they have a good chunk, and I'm pretty sure you could find any more if you just look up a small search of Supernatural on Google. But this is one of my top 10 fantasy shows. I love Supernatural. It's definitely long, so I haven't personally kept up with it, but I'm in one of the first few seasons, and it's definitely a good show that has me hooked. Highly suggested. 10 out of 10 would recommend. If you can't already tell, I'm a sci-fi fantasy type of girl, so I'm a sucker for shows like this, where it follows a misunderstood, disgruntled man, a sort of anti-hero, if you will, riddled with a power that makes him hated yet loved in a world where he's worse than the monsters he hunts. Not to mention, it's Henry Cavill. I mean, come on now. Superman, the classic Superman we know and love, and now he's in one of my favorite Netflix series TV shows. I can tell that you probably won't like it if you're not a sci-fi fantasy fiend, but I definitely love sci-fi and fantasy, so shows like this definitely pull my heartstrings, keep me at the edge of my seat, and gives me anticipation. If you love Twilight, you'll definitely love The Witcher. It's one of those shows. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Definitely pull it up, watch it on Netflix. And last but not least, The Magicians. This show is by far my favorite. It's the adult version of Harry Potter, full of supernatural foes. A bunch of hormonal, sassy, and fabulous teenagers go to a special school to master their craft, and on the way they're met with a whole bunch of crazy obstacles, each of which will provide you a wonderful distraction from the pandemic. And every episode will make you feel as if you're more and more part of the show, and you know and love every single character differently. Every single character in this show is my favorite, and once you start watching, you won't be able to stop. Trust me, I wasn't.